What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka New York Prepper, and I just wanted to do an unboxing video. I just ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon, um, just a assorted variety of stuff, prepping stuff. So I'm just gonna unbox everything in front of you guys and explain to you why I bought what I bought. And none of these items are expensive. They're just little odds and ends that I needed, so I'll just get started. Always want to be careful when you open boxes so you don't cut yourself. Using a Leatherman Wingman. This is my EDC multi-tool. It's nice and small. It's definitely not as robust as the Leatherman Wave, but it's good enough for me. So the first thing is Potable Aqua, chlorine dioxide. And chlorine dioxide is really good because that's what they use in public drinking water systems. They use chlorine dioxide. It's better than iodine. It's a little bit stronger, and if you notice, it says here that it will do bacteria, viruses, cysts, and cryptosporidium. It says here that the product requires 4 hours of treatment time for effectiveness. Treats up to 30 quarts. You don't need to do the full 4 hour treatment time. That's only if you're worried about parasites and stuff like that. If you combine this with a water filter, like a Sawyer Mini, then you probably only need to keep this for like 30 minutes to an hour, and that will kill most of the bacteria and viruses, and the water filter will filter out the larger pathogens such as the cysts and the parasites, which won't pass through the filter, but the viruses and bacteria will pass through a water filter. So that's what the chlorine dioxide comes in, and takes care of whatever passes through the filter, especially viruses. Viruses are very small, so viruses will pass through a water filter. So that's where it's good to have chlorine dioxide. And in a worst case scenario, if you don't have, this is where this is better than iodine. If you don't have a water filter, this will actually kill parasites too if you let it sit for 4 hours. So this has, multiple usage. For me, I always keep some of these in my bug out bag and survival kit, but it's also good to keep it around the house, and around your bug out location, or if you're bugging in, to keep it around your house in case you have to treat water, if there's a prolonged power outage and some of the water's questionable and you may not be able to boil water because you don't have your stove's not working or something. It's always good to have some chlorine dioxide. So let's see what else. Let's open up this one. So this thing right here, this is actually just for my Spec Ops EDC pack. This is just a stiffener board. So that slides into the back. I got to do a separate review on that pack, but it's made in the USA. It's got these aluminum pieces here that slide in. It's pretty cool. They feel pretty strong, Let's see what else. And then it's just like a kind of a plastic, just a basic plastic here. So it adds some rigidity to the Spec Ops EDC bag because it doesn't have its own, it doesn't have any type of stiffener board that comes with it. So I had to buy it separately. So there's the Spec Ops brand, and really good company. I really like their Spec Ops EDC. See the EDC pack frame? It's really good. It's a really good backpack. It's just the right size. It's extremely durable. So I can't wait to do a review on that pack for you guys. So there's that. And what else here? Let's open up these smaller ones. Leave the biggest for last. Here I just got some socks. These are Under Armour Heatgear over the calf socks. I have a pair of these already. These are my summertime warm weather boot socks. If you guys never used these before, they're pretty good. They come in like this olive drab color, which is really nice. And you know, Under Armour gear is, I've never had a problem with their gear. It's usually pretty good. So this is my hot weather hiking sock or bug out sock. Obviously the summertime is ending, but you know, I saw these online and I figure, you know, why not just pick up an extra pair? So, you know, that's what I did. So there's that. It's always good to have socks. You can never have enough socks. Be surprised how they wear out, especially if you do a lot of serious physical activity. They wear out pretty quick. And your feet are the most important thing. You know, if you can't walk, you don't have proper footwear, you're in trouble, especially in SHTF. So I just got 2 more boxes of the WetFire Tinder. These are always good to have on hand. So I just got some more of that. I did a review on this a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago I think. You can see my review if you go under, if you scroll down a little bit to like 1 or 2 weeks ago in my video feed, you'll see the review that I did. These are pretty good. They have some limitations. If you watch my video, you'll see it's hard to just light the cube by itself unless you have a lighter or some type of, you know, like a lights, like a either a lighter or an electronic lighter or electric lighter. It's hard to just strike it with a ferro rod and start it. You have to scrape a little bit off of the cube and make like a little pile, and then from there you can light it with the ferro rod just like that. You scrape a little bit and then you spark it and it'll catch right away. It'll catch on fire even when it's wet outside. So it's good to have that. What else? And then finally the big box. This is the most exciting part. A lot of this stuff isn't really that sexy or cool. You know, this is just basic gear that you should always, you know, keep in good supply of. You know, it's nothing too exciting here, but sometimes the small things are more important, you know. So let's see, I got another pair of these Heatgear, so I ordered 2 pairs. So I got another pair of those. And then I got this cell phone waterproof cell phone case. I have a few of these, so I just got another one because this is really cool. What you do is you this is actually you can if you have a phone and you put it in here, you can touch the screen through the plastic here, and this is watertight. So if you drop this in the water, or if you have this in your bug out bag or hiking bag, this will keep water out of any kind of electronic devices. So I plan on keeping different things in here, you know, for my electronics to keep them dry. You know, some of my ham radio equipment and my ham radio in here, and put it in my bug out bag. So that's pretty much that. Then I have another, and these are only like $5, you know, $5 or $10. You should have a few of these, you know, even buy some for your family members, your wife, your kids, you know, get a few of these for them. It's very handy to have, you know, so this way you don't ruin your phone or any kind of electronics that you need when you're out in the woods. I got another one of these Nalgene stainless steel canteens. I'm a big fan of these. As you see, it's Nalgene, 38 ounces. I did a review on this. This is my favorite stainless steel canteen, and you know, I think this is the best stainless steel canteen on the market for a variety of reasons. You know, it has a nice clean. The inside here is easy to clean. There's no stamping from the threads, so it's very easy to clean the canteen. Same thing on the inside. There's no welding grooves or anything. It's very easy to clean this thing, and it's got this lip here where you can hang this over a fire, or you can drop this down into a water source if let's say it's like a area that you can't get to because it's a steep drop and you can't get down to the water, or there's ice, or it's just too treacherous. You can tie your paracord under this lip here and then just lower it down, and just pick it up. So, and it's just a really nice canteen, and you can never have enough stainless steel canteens. So I got another one, so this way I have one that I can keep clean and fresh in my bug out bag, and then another one for my training and for hiking and for the woods, So you should always have separate pairs of gear. Your gear that's in your bug out bag and your survival kit, you shouldn't really be using that for hiking excursions or bug out training, or going in the woods, things like that. You should use separate gear for that, so you're not destroying your primary SHTF gear while you're training with it, or playing in the woods. And then finally, I just got this earpiece for my ham radio, for my Yaesu VX6R. It's just the earpiece, and it just has this little microphone here. It's nothing really fancy. It was pretty cheap. This way, if I want to listen to my ham radio and keep it silent, it gives me that option. I don't want to have everybody around hearing my ham radio and giving a signature away. So it's just a little earpiece here and just a little clip with a tiny little microphone. This is good if you want to maintain some stealth while you're using your ham radio, either in SHTF or even now during rule of law. Sometimes I just want to carry my ham radio around in public, and I don't want to have freak people out and have them wonder why I'm listening to a ham radio in public. And so this is a good way to keep that quiet, so you're not broadcasting everything out there. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my unboxing video. It's first unboxing video ever that I've ever done. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I gave you guys some ideas for your gear. And all this stuff was not expensive, and these are all necessary items. These aren't toys. This isn't wasteful spending. These are all things that I consider necessary, and a good, smart choice to spend my money on these things. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll be back with more videos this week. So take care, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.